Friday, October the 28th edition of the Carolina Weather Video. I'm meteorologist Matthew East, and big weather changes obviously taking place, and we will have falling temperatures across the region all day long, and very chilly rain setting itself up, and it'll kick over to some snow in many mountain spots, and even I would not be shocked if some snowflakes were involved around some of the northern foothills areas later tonight. Surrey, Yadkin County, those areas there around the northern foothills into Wilkes County. Certainly could be some snow involved, even outside of the mountains in those type of areas as we get into tonight. Let's look at the radar imagery this morning. There comes the precip. Arkansas, parts of Tennessee, Mississippi, seeing that rain spreading eastward. And this is going to turn into a very significant early season winter weather event over the Northeast. Look at all the winter weather products out from the Virginias on up through the northeastern United States. Here comes the chilly air. Many spots in the Piedmont began the day right around daybreak in the 50s, but afternoon temperatures falling into the 40s and eventually 30s in many of the Piedmont spots tonight. Here's the upper air chart. Big trough swinging in, and that will only kind of sharpen as we get toward Monday again as another little piece of energy moves through. And boy, it's kind of a complex pattern later next week. The models are in zero agreement as to what the upper air pattern looks like by Thursday and Friday of next week. That's the European. GFS is a totally different scenario. There comes the rain spreading in. I think especially as you get into the northwest Piedmont and the foothills, that's where the rain will be most likely later this afternoon. And the heaviest period of rain will be tonight. It could be pretty steady at times across most of the Piedmont. And again, it's going to be an extremely chilly rain. And thickness has crashed as this area of low pressure begins to crank along the coast, and that's when certainly late tonight and tomorrow morning could be some snow involved in some mountain spots and even maybe, again, some of the northern foothills areas. And look at this winter weather event that unfolds in, even right along the coast for the big cities. I think the big cities will see some accumulating snow out of this, as I've been mentioning here for a couple of days. And if this was the middle of winter, it wouldn't be a huge event. But since it is late October, it's very significant. There's a lot of leaves on the trees still, and this will be a pretty heavy, wet snow for those areas. And so up there in the Northeast, I think a lot of power outage issues are probably going to occur with this. And as for our area, let me go back to this panel. I think our area for Saturday, let me go back to right there. For Saturday, we start off with a little rain in the Piedmont early in the day, but then some afternoon sun, and it gets quite breezy. Could see some wind gusts over 30 miles per hour or so tomorrow afternoon. And then as we get into Sunday, it's full sunshine. We start off Sunday with a lot of low and mid-30s for Piedmont lows. Monday will be much the same, and highs in the 50s. Both of those days. For the trick-or-treaters Monday evening, temperatures dropping into and through the 40s. And then here we are on a Tuesday. Let's see, this is going to be, get my panels right. Let's see, that is Tuesday, and that is Wednesday. Yeah, so Tuesday we see sun building back in. Lots of sun Wednesday, getting a little milder, probably some highs. Trying to return to the 60s by Wednesday and Thursday of next week. GFS brings a cold front through. Thursday, you saw the European was nothing at all like that, so the end of next week's in total chaos in the modeling. I wanted to show you this very quickly. Tropical Storm Rena sitting up the northeastern tip of the Yucatan now. It should bend back off to the south and continue to weaken. Not going to be a problem for the U.S. All right, that is it for today. Thank you for watching today's edition of the video. Have a great weekend. Bundle up, throw a log on the fire, and God bless.